Admin Upfit here. This morning we are in the shop with Ryan from Dirt Road Cred's Jeep Wrangler. Boop, there it is. We are putting some axles under this thing. Some Extreme Recon takeouts with the 456 gear and the cast iron knuckles. They're right here on a pallet. These are new out of a 23. They're getting ready to go in. Pretty easy swap. Then we're gonna run some locker harnesses up to some switches that they already have and get it up and going so they can get this thing out on the trail, and it'll be quite a bit stronger than these Dana 30-35 split that he's got now, so or the M186. But either way, we're gonna get those in. Should be easy peasy. Let's get to it. But before we get to work, let's head on into the showroom and check on the Dirt Road Cred meet and greet. We got a ton of donuts, and they've got some fans coming in, and some of our customers just want to be a part of everything, so we're going to go in and meet up with some of them and get our picture taken with Dirt Road Cred. And I'll tell you what, it sure was a lot different than I imagined working in the shop with professional YouTubers filming. I was pretty nervous, and it took me a little while to get used to it. I wouldn't say I ever really got used to it. And with Ryan's Jeep being a sport, it's a pretty big upgrade jumping up to the Rubicon Extreme Recon Axles. He picks up the 456 gear, bigger axles with cast iron knuckles and E-lockers front and rear. Plus they have thicker tubes and thicker bracketry that's really going to help him in off-roading, having the lockers, and the thicker tubes and thicker brackets are going to help it to last longer with some extreme off-roading that I hope to see this thing doing. So we're just routing this locker cable from the locker connector up along this brake line and then to the vent tube, because this locker cable needs as much slack in it as the vent tube. So when this axle comes to full droop, you've got enough slop in here to take care of that. Smooth. Never seen this before. It's just compensating in case you don't put that thing on the wheel in exactly the right spot. Okay. It compensates it, and then it knows if you were here, or if you were here, or more than anything, if it's out or back on the wheel. So it's a job to compensate.
I always find alignments so fascinating with all the digital stuff.
Yeah, and they've come a long ways in 20 years, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The trade is, there's times where they're smarter than I think they should be.
Yeah. But yeah, you need a little bit of that old school kind of.
Yeah, there's, especially when people want to play specs on, well, this is red. It drives better on red. That was just because on a stock Jeep, things are different now. And then after a complete alignment and getting this thing set up where it needed to be, I stole their Jeep. No, I'm just kidding. I took it for a test drive. This really was an awesome experience getting to work with professional YouTubers who have been doing this for a long time. If you haven't checked out their video, you should definitely go and see their version of us doing these axles. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you can see when we put new content out there. Have a good one.